You know what? I could probably check Bunker. That's a place that might have side quests I haven't seen on the map. Because the Bunker is still extant in this chapter. So why don't I check in there? And then if it's not there, then I'm not quite sure where to look for these other side quests I'm supposed to be tracking down. But worth checking. Nope, I can tell just by looking. There's no red dots on here. So where? I'll go to Pascal's village. That could be fun. I quick saved, right? If the game crashes before I have saved Speedstar, I'm going to jump out the window and I'm going to take the game with me and I'm going to use the game to cushion my fall so that I don't die, but I get all my rage out. Oh yeah, I also wanted to buy weapons. Oh, I can upgrade stuff with you, huh? Alright, we're in pretty good business as far as upgrading those weapons is concerned. What we're not doing good, where we're not concerned is side quests that I don't know how to activate. Maybe I should go to chapters where they first pop up in order to activate them, and then it's just like, maybe there's a limited time in which I can activate them, but they show up in the later chapters in terms of they're still allowed to be completed. It's just, you can't. That feels like a silly way to do it, but maybe that's what it is. Anyways, aside from the Colosseums, we have nothing else that we're in the middle of completing, so I think we can go ahead and... Alright, this is the first time. Got all those. Here is the first time where there's new quests. It's only two sub-chapters before the one that we're currently on. How could I be missing those? Maybe they're underground, so they don't show up on the map. Well, they still show up as dots on the map, I think, usually. Don't they? It's just hard to figure out how to get to them. I think I saw a couple of those previously, but the dots were still there.
YorHa, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries,
Yep.
We've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens.
Yep.
These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms
Yep.
on this planet.
Yep.
If we can destroy them,
Yep.
we can end this long and arduous war once and for all.
Yep.
Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet.
Yep.
We need more data.
Yep.
All YorHa units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else.
Yep.
We can't let this chance slip through our fingers.
Yep.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
I used command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground.
I'm in. Oh, I'll try remote control.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Oh, I thought that... Okay, never mind. I thought there was going to be another attack there, but alright. Holy shit. I hope I get this one at level 60. Are those guys hostile? Are we the baddies? Yeah, thought as much. No dots in the forest region. No dots in the desert except for the Colosseum I know is there. Oh, okay, there's one, there's one. Oh, close to me. Real close. Wait, these ones? I thought we did this one, didn't we? Also, that one's definitely 9S specific. Why is that listed as a shared quest? 2B can't do anything about it. It's also the only one I can see, which is... It's still interesting why that's... I should be... There's multiple that I'm supposed to be missing, right? I could have sworn we completed this one. Is this going to be round 2 of it? Why is it here?
That machine. I think something's wrong with it.
Alright, well, I think I'll zip past this one again, because again, I've already completed this one. I don't know why this is saying it's not completed.
I can't believe that thing decided to end itself.
Anyways, let's have a nice big stretch about that. Is there a thing I can do about that? I just wish this game was more consistent with certain things. You know, I wish I knew what to do about that sort of shit. Can I talk to an Emily about that? Can I talk to Pascal about that? No idea, because they're not marked on the map as people I can do quest stuff with right now. Do I have to exit the area before more things can happen about it? Emily's got nothing. Can't teleport anywhere except bunker, of course. I mean, Pascal seems like a good choice, right? Go see if he has anything to say. I'm also itching for a level up, man. I feel like it's been a hot second. I've been doing a lot of, well, no, I've done one side quest. But it feels like I've done a lot. I've worked hard for this. Yeah, I guess I didn't complete that side quest because it never really started. I interacted with the dots on the map. I never received any kind of actual official quest. And nothing popped up about it again. So I assumed my job was done. Can't help but notice there's no red dots up here either, but still worth a shot. You're welcome, man. I think that's probably me turning in some archive stuff, which notably and mercifully does not count as its own separate side quest. So if you're looking for 100% completion of side quests, you don't have to worry about tracking down every single piece of information in the entire game. Okay, I guess I'm now also going to Google wise machines, because I don't know what else to do. I thought I did this the first time, but apparently I was wrong. I'm curious if I can pick any spot, or if it needs to be all three, or it needs to be the one that I talked to last. But apparently if you investigate the spot where they jump, and there's a little more. Can't imagine the pick-upable stayed. But that's a dark follow-up to what we just witnessed. Didn't mean to do that.
That's a weird-looking enemy.
Okay, thanks, 9S. If there's a... I have to reload the chapter again just because I did not investigate the corpse of the suicide victim. Immediately. Golly, man. If that's what it is, I'm gonna be... Okay, give me a second. Replaying this whole sequence is depressing, because every time I talk about, like, hey, there's my level up, hey. Every time I talk about, like, yeah, as long as we do this, the war will be over. Once we find those aliens, we'll end their threat once and for all. And just knowing that, like, no, it's really all for nothing, dude. It's sad. It's not fun.
This is where that machine fell.
Didn't I do that? I did that. Is that its own quest or not? And if not, where's the other quests? God, that's... It's a good bit. I'm just mad that it doesn't seem to count towards anything. Okay, what's this chapter called? And what else am I supposed to do? I'm frustrated at how much I have to use a walkthrough at this point. And not really a walkthrough. I keep trying to look at as little information as possible. But there's so many things where I'm required to at least get pointed in the right direction. That's like, I wish I could just beat the game on its own terms. but so much of this is like borderline impossible to complete without looking things up. And I don't know. I really prefer games where that's not the case. In case that wasn't clear. I guess these might be the Colosseums, right? Because we've gotten... We haven't unlocked Flooded City yet. Or no, we wouldn't have unlocked the Hacking Colosseum yet. But I think we actually did have access to the other two at this point. So these might be the Colosseum ones. So it's actually before I look up too much shit. Let me see where else we're supposed to be going here. This has new shit. There's 4 missing here. 5 if you count the to be specific one. So if only 3 of those are... but one of them might be Recon, I suppose. But that wouldn't have shown up our first time through the forest. So this feels like the place to load in and actually double check for shit. Because also... So we have 4 active. I think we have 7 left to complete, so there's 3 missing. Let's see if there's anything on the map. Nope. The fuck there is. I guess we can check bunker again. Yeah, let's check bunker. Let's just see what's up there. Nope. Fucking nothing. Double check, but don't see any red dots around here. And we can check the hangar too if we really want. I already did your side quest. Okay, so there's definitively something missing at this point. I don't know how to get it. What was that? There was a pick-upable? What was the pick-upable? What was that? I want to see it. But yeah, I think this is the point where I'm just going to straight up start looking up what quests I'm missing, because this is I don't know how to handle this anymore. It was a skill south. Very cool. Why did it do that? The game is falling apart because I'm trying to play it to its fullest extent and it's going, please no. Please stop. Okay. Okay. This one feels like it could be cool. But if it's where I think it is, why wouldn't you mark this with a red dot? That... Because I'm just going to wait. We're going to wait. If this is your first time playing Automata, something cool might be about to happen. I hope so. We'll find out. So I've pointed this out multiple times. But I thought it was very, very interesting that there is an NPC that seems like he should be on top of this Goliath unit. And I was like, who is that? I can't find him. I've looked around. I think I looked around I climbed the Goliath twice to see if I could figure out what this NPC was, where he was. I went right over the dot, trying to figure out who we were talking about here. Turns out, how silly of me. Like, now that you know to look for it, it's clear. But if you don't know to look for it, it's wild. You gotta stay on this thing.
Hang on, 2B. This machine is still alive.
So destroy it.
Maybe we should hold off. Its main drive has been trashed, so there's no way it can attack us. And we might be able to learn something interesting if we study it.
This is the NPC. Which is really cool. It's just dumb that it's marked on the map, but you actually have to be 40 feet away from that dot on the map in a very specific spot. And I would have no way of knowing that this is the NPC I'm supposed to talk to. I guess if I pay super close attention, I could see that the dot was probably directly over the... There's not a lot of point in complaining. I hope it is understandable why I am complaining. However, I'm hoping this will be a really cool side quest. So let's do it. I'm going to try and repair some of its damaged circuits. Why? So we can learn more about the machines. Don't you think it's at least worth a shot? If you say so. Gonna need a pristine screw in order to finish the repairs. We might be able to find one in the remains of other enemies. Pod, search for the locations of relevant enemies.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Do we really need to do that? Surely we have a
I'm
pristine screw
still
already.
not sure any of this is a good idea.
The more data we have, the better, right? We can use this screw to repair that big machine.
Surely we already had one, I knew. 47 minutes later. Very exact. Okay then, let's see what we've got. I am a Calgles 110. I was huma requestation of stat. This thing can talk? It seems to be replaying some kind of data. Machines don't have a conscious mind, you know. Yes. This is post-Pascal's village, but of course, 9S. I managed to pull some data out of its memory. It seems to be info on the factory where it was constructed. I'll save it in a readable format. Cool. Got an archive for Engels 110B record 0005. Is this everything? No, it seems there's more. But I need additional parts to access the rest. Let's see. 4 pristine screws and 1 large gear should be enough to bridge the gap in its memory circuits. Fair enough.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
I don't know how rare these things are. These ones we might have to look for.
Did you learn anything from the factory data?
Just how it was manufactured. Pretty boring, actually.
There's still a lot about machines that we don't understand. Gather as much data as you can, no matter how irrelevant it may seem. We know we can find pristine screws on big bipedal machines, but what about large gears?
Let's try the operator again. 9S to operator. We're trying to track down a large gear. Any idea where to start the search?
Why are you looking for... Well, anyway, you can salvage the requested material from smaller machine life forms. Finding one intact might prove tricky, however.
Ness, I know you're excited about this, but calm down.
When the machine housing it is destroyed.
Thanks, operator. That's good to know.
Right. Let's go take out some small fry.
Straight to the point, as always, 2B.
Surely I've destroyed enough small fries for me to get that gear.
We still don't have what we need.
How the
most
fuck
of the
not?
gears were too damaged to use.
Okay.
Surely just a little damage won't hurt.
Come on now, 2B.
Okay, we've got... They're nearby. Near. By. Fuck me. Alright. Nope. Do we need more screws or more gears? I don't know. I could check, but I refuse. I also refuse to start fishing. You monster. You sick bastard. Okay, well which... Okay. I need something else, so I might as well keep looking, but it won't tell me what. There's 2 ingredients. I need 3 of one and 1 of the other, and it just said you have 3 out of the 4 ingredients. I need 3 cups of flour and 1 cup of milk for this recipe. What do we have in the kitchen? Well, we have 3 cups of the ingredients we need. Alright, cool.
Okay, that should be everything we need to repair the machine.
Wait, so we didn't need a gear at all? Why was the dialogue saying that we were missing gears? I suppose they can't just record every single possible dialogue option, but they could. Why wouldn't you mark this with a dot on the map? I'm so confused and pretty frustrated with that. I don't want to keep harping on it because this is a cool quest, but... 53 minutes later. Still making good time. Let's see what we've got. Yeah. Oh, it's not actually speaking. My name is Engels, serial number 110B. Whoa! I was manufactured in February of the human calendar year 11,934 AD. My first deployment was in August of that same year. Requesting confirmation of current status. This thing's getting chattier. Requesting confirmation of current status. Well, you were defeated by us androids. That's why you can't move. At this point, you should probably just hand over any classified information in your possession. Top-notch CIA techniques, 9S. That'll do it. Understood. Holy shit. Okay, I guess that worked. We got record 0010. That was surprisingly easy. My mission has already been accomplished. My commander is absent. I have no orders to withhold classified information. Isn't classified... There's just standing orders to not... Whatever. But as a combat weapon, I do not possess a great deal of data. You should not expect much. We'll keep that in mind. That's very cool. Wish I had known that I could have talked to this guy if I had just stood on this specific spot from super far away, but I didn't. I am tired. I must rest. Cool. Well, that's 2 side quests marked off. Thank you for saving me. That's not quite what's happening here. Please visit me again. Why? Because I have nothing to do. Are you trying to say you're bored? I mean, I'll try you again, but I feel like you're going to tell me you're tired. Yeah, okay. That's really fun. I love that. I wish that was a character I could have checked in with throughout the game.
What a strange machine.
I don't want to let myself get bitter. That was cool. I'm just going to enjoy the fact that it was cool. Also, like, very interesting, and this is fairly early on. That's a Route A quest you can do. Pretty early on, just straight up being like, hey, the machine life form, what you are saying is a machine life form, is a gray area, because this guy was just definitively built by humans. Seems like he was probably taken over by the machine life forms, but just not a robot created by the aliens. So it's interesting where they draw the line. I only have 61% of weapons. I know I haven't been putting a ton of effort into gathering them, but within the past session or two, I've bought up every single one I've seen. Okay, intel, yeah. Unit data, we're still only on 86, damn. Engels memories. Shipment record, February 14th. Approved, February 14th. Engels Fortress Destroyer Transformable Combination Infantry, 4 units. Production code 110A, 110B, 110C, 110D. Engels Goliath class suppression flight weapon. Production code 022A. Inspection, okay. Overview. Engels Fortress Destroyer Transformable Combination Infantry, 110B, February 14th, 11,943 CE. Records. First deployment, August 3rd, 11,943 CE. Individuals killed, 11,345. Largest combo, 234. Total points, 9,432. Oh, he's a little fucked up, actually. He got gamified. Condition. Repair required. Both arms malfunctioning. Repair required. Legs damaged. Ambulation impossible. Repair required. Fragmentation errors verified in memory storage. Repair required. Voice system malfunctioning. Additional errors exist but are not listed above. I guess if it was 11,000, he wasn't created by humans, but he was created by a human factory. Oh, but in the first level of the game, we find out the machine life forms have taken over that factory to create more weapons. So actually, I guess I could take that back a little bit. But still interesting that Engels himself is like, yeah, I'm a human creation. Alright, we got some extra big bad boys. We have high-speed machine, a hasty machine life form that placed speed above all else. He challenged the party to a race, the winner of which would be named a true speedster. Afterward, he finally awakened to a calm within himself as he discovered the ugliness of competing with others. Thus satisfied with his life, he chose to end it on his own terms. That feels a little back and forth of like, he realized what he had been doing was ugly. And the second he stopped doing that, he said, I am content with my life, and thus my life can be over. Okay. Now what? We now completed most of those. There still might be one Coliseum in there, but I don't know. Then there's still more missing. There's still a 2B specific missing from this chapter. There's 2 9S specific quests near endgame. Near. Or no, those are probably both Colosseums. Alright, back to it of just looking up the straight up list of quests and seeing what I don't have. Because I don't know how else to handle this. Oh, wait, what? That's not... Okay. So that's not done yet, so now I actually need to probably move around a little bit. I imagine if I load in and out of the area, he will be more talkative. I better not have to advance the plot, because that's tedious. But if I move to a different chapter, that quest will probably uncomplete itself, so I can't just move to later in the game. Even though I'd love to, I want to check in with him and see what his thoughts are later on in the process. I've got mail.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
That's standard mail. What's an A2's emails? Oh, it's just these.
Pod,
Understood.
I didn't say anything yet.
The conversation between Operator 6O and Unit 2B has been
Is this
analyzed.
new?
Hypothesis. Unit 2B wishes to send Operator 6O a gift from the surface so that she might be able to experience it in some fashion.
That's right.
Proposal. The gift should be a photograph of a rare flower.
Oh, I know where to go.
You think?
Analysis of historical data indicates that human females enjoyed viewing the reproductive organs of flowering plants. If Unit 2B can procure appropriate image data, it could be uploaded to the bunker. Proposal. Unit 2B should obtain an image.
God
of
damn
a
it, never
plant
mind.
known
Wait,
as
but I have a
the
desert rose, though.
rose.
All right. Pod, take a photograph of the desert rose and send it to
Okay.
Operator 60.
Affirmative. Image data transfer complete.
This is wild. Did I need to complete
2B, this is Operator
the Goliath
60.
stuff just for this?
2B here. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the picture. So this is a desert rose, huh? It seems almost mystical. There must just be a bounty of nature down there, huh?
Some, yes. I've seen lilies, cherry blossoms, daffodils, and even lunar tears.
Okay, 2B did
I'll try
canonically
some more
pick
if
up
I
on the
can.
fact that she saw
Oh,
one.
2B, I'm going to treasure this forever.
Aww.
And I'm going to send you a proper thank you mail later, so keep an eye out for it. Bye!
That's wonderful. Wild that in looking for flower. Oh, is this gonna be tied? Is the flower shit gonna be tied to the this fucker who let me go find all of his friends' corpses before I could even show him the flowers that I've gathered? That's gonna be sweet and poignant. I just stand by the design decision. Don't even let me start that quest if I'm not gonna be able to complete it. That's not gonna get over that. Okay. I want to look at quests. That's what I'm gonna look at. Did she send the mail yet? I don't think I got that. Oh, I did. Operator 60. Thanks. I got a bomb. You can't just send that in the mail, 60. I got another pod program. Bomb. I also got a sword and a good amount of money and XP. 2B, thank you for that lovely image of a desert rose. There's so many mysterious things down on Earth, huh? I'd love to head down there myself one day. Oh, and it's nothing fancy, but I've sent along a reward for you. Thanks again, Operator 60. And I'm so happy she survived the bunker because we never saw her body, so she probably survived. That makes me so happy. And there, it's complete. We already had the fucking desert rose. If that's all that's required to complete this side quest, I'm gonna be extra angry because I had the item required. It just didn't have any emotional significance to 9S, I guess. Anyways. Let's go talk to Engels again. That's wild that just popped up. I guess my best guess is that waking up the Goliath is required for that, even though those two things are not linked in any way. That feels wild to me. But we already have a quest marker here, so clearly he wants to chat. But not where the quest marker is. No, no, no. You have to go really far away from that in order to activate the quest marker that's all the way over there.